panel, Laurie Watkins. She's a former Obama campaign advisor, and she's joining us now live. Laurie, great to talk to you.
Hi, John. Thanks for having me.
All right, so we've talked about the three frontrunners to be Joe Biden's vice presidential nominee: Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, and Amy Klobuchar. Who you got?
So Joe Biden needs a strong running mate who's going to fill some of those gaps that he has. And I think the person that's going to be able to do that for him is a diverse female candidate that's from the state of Georgia, Stacey Abrams. That's who I really have my money on. I think Joe Biden has a couple different areas that he needs to, like I said, focus on some of those weaknesses that he has, where a running mate could come in and potentially help him with that.
Yeah, Stacey Abrams has not been shy about her desire to be the vice presidential nominee out there in public, saying, and she would make a great nominee. But, again, considering that, Biden is getting up there in age, Stacey Abrams being a heartbeat away from the White House without a lot of experience on the national stage, do you think that could hurt the ticket?
I think the experience that she brings at the state and local level is exactly what Joe Biden needs. Joe Biden is an institutional figure. He knows all of the nooks and crannies within the federal government and the administration and how it works. He needs somebody that's on the ground, that has the pulse of the people, and that's in the Latino community, that's in the Black community, and that is especially the engagement of voters between 18 and 25 that we saw in some very key states during the primary where Joe Biden didn't do so well. That's Michigan, that's Pennsylvania, and that's also Wisconsin. So I really think that Stacey Abrams can help him in the South, here in the state of Florida. I know that folks are waiting with bated breath of who he's going to announce, but I think that she'd be
perhaps strongest, Joe Biden, in the South. And we saw that in South Carolina. I think we have connected with our other guest here, Turning Point USA spokesperson Rob Smith. Rob is also a decorated Iraq veteran. Rob, great to have you with us. Glad you could join us. Stacey Abrams, as we were talking about, she's not in the, top of the odds, according to the odds makers. These are people actually betting on this kind of thing. Yeah. But she's not shy about her desire to be the VP pick.
Yeah, she's definitely been putting herself out there as somebody who really, really wants to be vice president. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I am not sure who Stacey Abrams appeals to outside of Democratic strategists and maybe a couple of blue check marks on Twitter who write for a lot of woke blogs. I don't understand how somebody whose biggest claim to fame is losing their election.
I was going to ask about that because, maybe a technicality. Can she still, I guess she can still be the vice presidential nominee if she's still running for governor of Georgia, but she, hasn't really admitted that race is over yet, keeps bringing it up. I don't know.
Well, yeah, the thing about it is that, she hasn't admitted it. I'm not entirely sure how she has come into this conversation like this.
She's definitely there,
really
guys.
Know what
she's definitely there, and she's a name we're going to hear about. We got to wrap it up, unfortunately. Laurie Watkins, Rob Smith, great to see you both.